Hey, Sarah, you're here. But I wanted to make sure my husband is quiet because it's funny. We share the two rooms, the music room and the balloon room is one next to each other. So that can be a problem if both wants to play. So it's a
And not only a
musician.
problem for that, for other people who have channels, whether they be art, balloons, culinary arts, cooking food, if someone's playing music, and I mean, it could be any music, that's not even the actual music. If it's the actual music on Spotify, it's definitely going to get probably copyrighted. But if I'm playing songs that sound close enough or even just like the actual music, like maybe Sublime.
So maybe you can play and then just cut because they copyright. Oh no.
Oh yeah, did I go 10 seconds? Yeah, see? If I play too much of that,
we can have problems, and that's why in one of the reasons I don't do live videos if there's live music at events. But sometimes I do it and then the music stops. It's kind of muted, so you cannot even hear my voice. So that's kind of some
always hear our voice.
yeah, well, yes. Okay, so this is just a sneak peek of what is the music room that sometimes we spend time here. Well, he spends more time here. Sometimes I just
kids and I.
sit there like as a groupie. I'm the groupie and sit there while they're playing music.
but if you play an original song,
Do we have? Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the music.
Song.
You want to play a song? Okay, Ian wants to play a song as an intro for this live video. Let's go
And a
with the
kiss
intro.
first.
Happy Monday, Kim. Hi, Sarah. So, it's an original.
Well, I know a bloom twister, and she is from Peru. Well, I know a bloom twister, and I love her too. Her name is Cecilia Lady Balloon. How about you? That shouldn't get copywritten.
I hope not.
Copyrighted. That's the proper term. Copyrighted.
Copyrighted. Okay. So
Copywritten.
now this is Ian.
Right? WRITE or right? RIGHT.
And I already kind of like told you, Ian is a musician, but also he loves
And a romantic.
No, romantic.
Yeah.
He loved to talk about movies.
She doesn't want to admit.
He loved to talk about movies, so he created a YouTube channel that is all about like talking about the new movies and old movies and stuff like that. So that is what is the name of your YouTube channel, Ian?
To be announced shortly. I don't have enough videos. Buck the movie buff.
Buck the Movie Buff.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the YouTube
Although
channel.
I have another job, so I don't make enough videos to keep up with
Okay, so
Cecilia.
now we're going to you see, we're just walking through, and that is the balloon room.
Literally on the other opposite side of the wall.
So we share the wall,
Yeah.
and it's here in a meeting, so then people don't distract. And I have this sign there that is recording.
And those are on the other side too. Actually.
Yes, so
Yeah.
now you can see it's all. Look, even that I clean it, okay? It was already organized and now it's disorganized because every time I have events, especially on weekends, it's coming and it's decor and it's balloon twisting and parties and events. I have to make all the mess because even that, okay, it seems like there's a space, but not enough. Never is enough. Okay, now we are here. And let's do this. What is the idea? Well, I was thinking one way to, don't forget, and mention Elizabeth Foster. I want to dedicate this video to Elizabeth Foster because in these days, it's been already a couple of days, but I wasn't able to make a video, and then mention her. And this is important because I totally appreciate. Look, this package came all the way from Elizabeth Foster, and guess what is inside? Lots of mylar balloons and balloon decor for Christmas, for Halloween, for a lot of events. But look at this. It's not like you have to make this all the time. Like in my case, centerpieces like delivery, and it will be cool, right? But it's not like I have it all the time. But the good thing about having mylar balloons is they can last really long time, years. You can have it many years with you. So then you create an inventory. So for example, all these seems like are for get well, hope you're feeling, hope you're feeling better soon. And I want to also thinking maybe, oh, look at this is adorable. I think this one, and so many different designs about get well. And when I saw this and I saw this, I was thinking about one person very special in this YouTube channel. It's Lupe LQ, and Lupe LQ is still kind of like why you make me feel so uncomfortable, but I have to be patient. That's the other thing. You see, thanks to balloons, I have this philosophy to be flexible as balloons and be patient, because we have to deal with
Because
people
literally,
like him.
we have an expression in English to steal a kiss.
Yeah.
I literally stole a kiss.
Yeah, why?
I stole
Why?
two.
But
I
my
stole
goodness,
two.
okay, I
I
think
stole two.
and that's the only thing. Why not to make too much live videos? You never know what can happen. And if you have a person like Ian coming in, interrupting, it can be a problem, right? But it's in some way, after all these 5 years, kind of share these live videos, because this is what really is life, like you're trying to make something serious or something that you have in mind, and never is gonna work that way. So I have something in mind that is probably not gonna work, and let's better laugh. Especially because after all these many years, I know this is not a big deal. Nothing, especially balloons, for me right now, is a big deal. Sometimes I get stressful, especially with balloon decor, when I have to what already people expect me to do, because it's my job, and I have to be professional. Someone pays you to make something like an arch for a special occasion, so you are a very important piece there, that they already take it for, okay, I already pay, it's supposed to happen. So that gives me sometimes anxiety. That's why I don't really enjoy much balloon decor as what it is for me, balloon twisting. That means twisting balloons at parties. But this idea of making, for example, centerpieces, or learning how to make a balloon decor for someone special and dedicated, makes me feel, like, energy. It makes me feel good, because I'm gonna surprise someone special, and that is something that then all the stress totally goes away. Maybe I can change my mind. So every time already someone hires me, and even that they pay me, I just want to do it for the love of what I'm doing. It's for the love of balloons and making something special, and they're gonna be happy. So far, I'm working on that because last time, another challenge. It's like making a balloon decor, and then what? Attach a frame, a banner that is not my banner. The client had it. It's a banner, and that doesn't have the hooks. How to do that? And they expect me to help them, because they less don't know how to attach that to the arch. So I thought about wise people that I met in life and helped me a lot, and especially with balloon decor. And someone really nice, it's Blanca from Bling Bling Jam. She lives in LA, but that's when we met, and we met in Bling Bling Jam, the convention, and she's an expert in all about balloon decor, especially balloon decor that is the classic balloon decor, the one that is not just, okay, different sizes doesn't matter, whatever, boom, 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 organic, what is the new style. But especially for things that are, like columns, keeping the size is very important. So then the shape is gonna be the way you want it and plan it ahead of time. And she have really cool classes at Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam about how to do frames, decorating, hanging banners, and make it look cool. And she gave me this tip, and I use it, and thank you so much, Blanca, because it worked out great. Client was happy, and I was happy that, you see, thanks to keep learning. And that's something important, because with this hobby that you can call to play with balloons, there's a moment that you may think, okay, I got it, I know everything, but you really don't. Because you keep learning, and also repeating things. It's good to learn to repeat things too, because you so many always new designs, or new wave of what else, or weave, what do you call that? Like, for example, cartoons as the Smurfs. It's old, but it's coming back in new movies, and so you make it again. I remember 10 years ago, I think I made the Smurfs, and now I make it in my own style, and it's different. So that is kind of cool, right? And the same way with balloon decor and the classic, then this is what I'm gonna show you, because this is gonna Unbelievable. Tell me if you are hearing me because I cannot believe I'm making a live and someone calls. Don't call me. Don't call me because when someone calls, bam, I lose all the connection. So I'm gonna also be reading your comments. And so now let's use something. What do you think, Lupe? You can choose. What would you like? Also, you know, my mother-in-law, she doesn't feel good. So making this and give it to her is gonna be a special. But it's gonna be a surprise for her. And all of you can help me to make this and give it to her in person while I'm dedicating also this centerpiece to Lupe LeQ. She follows this channel, she watches all the videos, and she's the police balloon lady because she's controlling and also with Sarah comments, you know, and help me to reply. And also be there coaching me because she's very smart. So I hope, Lupe, you feel better soon. And you can see there's a lot of different balloons that says get well. I think that's a good, and if it's one, and especially you're gonna be able to choose it because the idea, as you saw already in the comments, I like this one, the elephant. I love the try. Of this one that you have butterflies or flowers, right? Let's see if there's another one that you haven't seen. Oh, the teddy bear is cute too. A big get well hack for you. I think that this is one is cute and it have the shape of a heart. Don't call me Cecilia, please. Yes. So this is kind of cute. Oh my goodness. Thank you again, Elizabeth Foster, for supporting this channel, sending balloons. There, you know, this is really, really awesome because I can use it for all occasions. And look, there's a badge about Get Well. So which one, Lupe LeQ, would you like me to choose for you? This one. Look, I think this one is the perfect one. Look at it. It has the foot. What do you think about this one? I think this is the one that is going to be on top of the centerpiece I'm going to make. And you all, you know, like by making something simple, sometimes I think we can share tips and all together because a lot of you watching this video right now have probably experienced, you know, more than myself in balloons. But I'm going to give you some basics tools. Also, she sent me lots of balloons, lots. Oh, Elizabeth Foster, you're amazing. I'm like thinking, what, is Elizabeth Foster have a store? Okay, I'm gonna just take like this. Look, I have so many now Mangler balloons, bubbles, and in some came like a bouquet. So we have with some printed balloons, latex. So this is really awesome. And this is not the first time Elizabeth Foster collaborated with this channel sending balloons. I totally appreciate it. These bubbles are amazing. So excited to use it. And I give this to a little girl's, you know, friend of the family. It was her birthday and I surprised her with this, that it was a birthday party at the park. And so in Cheyenne, Wyoming, where I live, it's windy and can be surprisingly super, super windy. And I thought about something that is stable. Now, there's many different ways, and it all depends if you want something that it's, reusable or not reusable, and you don't have to worry about picking up those weights. So, you know about the non-lamps that you can find Walmart. Those, I think, have been kind of like, wow, a boom. And as soon as the idea came out, a lot of balloon twisters, especially because balloon decorists, professionals have other equipment more professional, okay? But for balloon twisters, this became kind of like, yes, practical, let's do this. And they went to all the stores like Walmart and bought everything, like 20 or more of these non-lamps. And yes, I did that too. So it was an investment, but it's not that much because it's not that expensive as the more, you know, sturdy weights, base plates. But I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, and I already kind of separated. One thing, this is the base, and from here came cables and everything, you know, but for the electricity, because it's a lamp, supposed to be, and super long. But for centerpieces, you can and twist and just use the first, or if you want a little bit longer, it's okay. Right? And then even you can cover this with balloons 260 or 350 and change the color anytime you need it. So I'm gonna go this. So for what is tutorial video purpose, it's easier, it's shorter, and you're going to be able to see. One important thing for balloon decor, and especially the one that is the classic one. And I say the classic one because it's been there from day one all the way until still people hire you to do this type of decor. And my friend Sarah, Blanca, she always say that, yeah, this is a very cool thing, but you need to learn. And one of the things that I'm going to share with you, because it's the basics, is what you will see right now. So if you're already a super advanced decorist, this is going to be like what already you've seen a long time. So this is for beginners. Yes. So this is my way, but I'm telling you, this, I like to reuse them. And I like the idea that my clients know that I'll reuse my stuff. Because I live in Cheyenne, people in Cheyenne, my community, is not too far, the places. So I can always go and pick it up. And they know, and they can just have it ready for me outside anytime they want. They say, oh, text me, it's ready to pick up, it's there. I just go and pick it up. They don't even open the door. They can leave it outside. Nobody really gonna steal this, especially because they leave it untwisted already like this, throwing or hiding in some spot. They tell me where to pick it up, and I do it. And this has been working for me for years. Okay, let's see, 8 years minimum, no, 10 years. The idea of pick up my equipment. But if you have to make a lot of this and you don't have all this, there is another way that also I use, and I do it, and you've seen it probably before, and it's to having the water-based balloons. How to do that is, I recommend you double stuff a balloon and then inflate it with water, so then creates a wave. But even that it can be, I'm looking where I live at. It's a mess here. So I found it right here. So that's why you find it. But look here, I kind of keep some pre-made. And believe it or not, I already use these ones. But I'm super cheap. Like, if I can reuse it, why not? I save it and reuse it for next time. Hello, Loopy Like You. There she is, Loopy Like You too. And Sarah. So these are the water-based double balloons. Look, double. And you can tie one only or two. That's fine. The idea is this can be the base, and it makes a weight, but nothing that is heavy as this. So this is much heavier. What is makes things, especially the wind in Wyoming, in Colorado, it can be very strong. But this totally makes you feel secure that, yeah, it's gonna stay. So that's why you consider it, because even if you think, okay, the water-based lasts, they don't pop and works for outdoors, I don't even trust that. Another technique I've been using, and seems like it works, and even with the storm that it was coming, it's like I make the centerpiece, I put a water balloon, but on top of that, I wrap it around that table, those foldable tables, I wrap it around, and it stays there with another balloon that is the same color of that tablecloth. Because sometimes it's disposable tablecloth, I use that and wrap it around. Hey, so that's why there's many different ways, but the one I'm thinking, this one is very sturdy, and if you know the person, you can tell it, hey, later when you don't want the balloons anymore, just let me know. I can come by and pick it up, or just give me back this, because you can reuse it, and it's good to reuse things. That's what I feel. It's okay. So there we go. In order them to storage this, yes, you will need a space, but it's not that much, because you can always untwist, this, and then you just put a base on top of the other one on top of the other one. Takes time to untwist and blah blah blah, but you can storage it. Doesn't need bigger stuff. A place, because that's the other thing for balloon decor. It's another investment to have a big place or a car that is big enough to put all your balloons, especially because you want to save time, because when someone rents a place, they give you sometimes 30 minutes, and so better you have a lot of things pre-made, so when you are there, you just kind of install or just blow the bigger balloons. And even that, like an hour, some people take their time, so it all depends how fast you are, but it's not like that you will have too much time sometimes to do balloon decor. Okay, so I show you this. You can pre-made it, you can have it there, or made it the night before, the water base, and it's for centerpieces. So if you don't have those lamps, it's okay. And now there's other ones more disposable, and you can find it on Amazon, it's a plate like plastic, or it's something like this, but it's not heavy because it's plastic, and then you can fill it with water. And it's cheap. It's just it's not, I don't think it's that strong. You see, like this. So, and I put my sticker because they give me back. You see, they have all my info there. Okay, now let's see how we're gonna put the camera. Let's see. I'm reading your comments, by the way. You think, okay, let's respond. Look, for example, look at these balloons. I use it for a balloon decor, and then when I, if they don't want it, because at the end the client, it's all they own all the balloons. They are, as soon as they pay me, of course, they can keep all the balloons, but they don't want it after the event, and I can reuse them because you know what to do. You can always, like untouch it, take this out. And then here, just what? Put in a straw, and with the straw, start losing the air, fold it, and reuse it whenever you need it again. So, Cecilia, what are you talking about? Okay, I'm looking for my straw and those things. Like for example, I already showed you this, but I have this is metal, it's strong. So then, in case that the straw is not that strong to go through there, it can help. I'm gonna just show you one more time because why not? So just put it there. Once you inflate it, the first time you just put it there, and if it doesn't go through, you can always push it with the metal. So you put your straw there and this cannot go through, you put the metal already there and keep pushing. And I already feel that it's reached, where it's supposed to pass the air. So I know I can hold this, push a little bit, and there we go. It's already there. So slowly, but let me see. Now, I'm gonna go a little bit more. But yeah, so then we can be losing the air and you can reuse it. Let me see. Let's see if I can do this. It should be possible. I feel the air, but let's see. You have to always be careful because things can, especially when you want to do things happen fast, it's not working. Just, I don't know. Both doesn't want to fit, but I feel the air. I think it's already there. I feel. So now look, you have it there, and then just squeeze the air. Yes, I feel it. Hand them, and then when it's almost, with less air, you just put it on a plain area like a table, and then just keep squishing more. And at the end, so then there is no air at all. What I do is like I use the straw and then take the air from here with my lungs, and then throw it the other way because you never know. You can know, and then forget it. No. You suck it and then throw it away. That's and it takes time, but at the end you are reusing these balloons, and that's something good. Okay. And it's like, why, Cecilia? This is supposed to be a tutorial how to decorate, and now you're getting distracted. Yes, maybe a lot of you get distracted, or it's something that I just do. But this is what I do. You see, if I can recycle, if I can reuse it, even the numbers 2024, but next year is 2025 or 2025, right? So just change the last number, and then the other ones you can reuse it, or at least take it as a just in case. Because what happens if, especially this type of balloon, when you inflate it, they can pop. So you have the emergency, the backup. Always have backups. Always, especially for balloon decor. Okay, so now it seems like there's no air, but look, when I do this, keep squishing, and then I just take the air out, and then keep going. And that's it. Yeah, so then you have it small and ready to put somewhere. Okay. Let me read you. Hey, they last long time too. Yes, these ones totally, they last forever pretty much. I have balloons already inflated with Mylar's regular air for 5 years, and it was the New Year's Eve balloon. It says to say get well or happy retirement. It was saying Happy New Year, and didn't say the number, so that was cool because I used it for all those 4 years consecutive until I was like, okay, it's. And I just, at that time, I think what I decided to do is lose years must be somewhere. Okay, now here, can you see? Let me see if I go back. And if you can see, this is oh yeah, that's cool. You can see it. So, for example, in my case, if I'm gonna do this for a friend, they don't really have, it's a surprise. So they don't even have, send me a specific, no, it's a surprise that you decide to do. So use the balloons you have with you. Don't worry about what to choose. And in my case, I have these leftovers from what? From the milkshake balloon that I made, and everybody likes it because it was a really cool idea. And you know why? It was calling a lot of attention. One thing is because it's not organic. That is classic balloon decor. That is playing with the sizes. And in order to play with balloons and sizes, you need, and I'm gonna show you mine. It's very rustic, or one of the cheapest one, but it works. It makes the job. You can find it on Amazon for what? $14. Okay, and it has measurements perfect. It came all in the slides, one on top of the other, and then you have to assemble all this. I just keep it that way since day one, so then I don't have to do this again and like put it in pieces. There are more professional ones, but in my case, this is fine. So I play with the sizes, and this is something that is the recipe. Now, a lot of balloon decor, the classic, you have the recipe. And in order to have the recipe, it's kind of like the person that creates the design owns probably the recipe. And if it's your friend, they can give it to you. If it's not, they're going to sell it to you, which is okay, right? We respect that. But in my case, I play, with recipes that you figure it out. Have fun. Give it a try. Let's see what happens. It's the same as balloon twisting when you make weavings and you decide to make your hat all straight or going this way and then going up and create with that and play with that. So in my case, for example, the base, what I'm going to start with, I was thinking the size 4.5. Now, when it's columns, of course, it's better to start with bigger sizes, inflated. But for this, that is a centerpiece, it's cool to have fun with 5-inch rounds. Then it's more balloons, but because they're small, they're all seen, it's like a column, but petite. And that is kind of cool, right? That is cool because they see all the effort you're going to be doing. There's going to be details, not just inflate and the sizes. Then it becomes what else you want to add: stars, hearts, flowers, or some balloon twisting. So then this is kind of a mix, which is the best for balloon twisters. You don't get bored just inflating around balloons. You can also make some flowers, some little detail that is the twisting part. Okay, so now playing with the sizes. One other idea it's important to keep you is, I'm going to show you the balloon inflator I use. And even if I'm going to just do a delivery as a balloon centerpiece, it's good to have, this is what I take to balloon decor, what I call, or when I'm going to delivery. It's a little case that it have emergency things or just in case things. Manual inflator for sure. So think about that, make a bag. It doesn't have to be, exactly this. This is one like a fisherman because bag or container because you have a lot of pockets. So then I have, you see, even these cutters, and I have the my business cards, some glue dots, and a lot of things, even here. And because people has been asking me to do the recipe about the what is that? It's just, I don't know if this makes sense. But that's how I did in order to make the ice cream. What is a milkshake? That it was a client sending me a picture from another balloon artist. A lot of time that happens. They send you pictures like, could you do this and how much? It's like you see it and then it's like, okay, this is gonna take that amount of balloon. I calculated in my mind because there's people that makes the whole thing in paper, but I just kind of this. And the client agreed, and then I start thinking, okay, let's figure it out, so I start doing that paper things with sizes, so then I know already how many balloons for each. Okay, but in this occasion, it's not going to be that advanced, so yes, the idea to have these tools. So I think I already make a video showing each thing for what reason. Even these balloons that are 260, I can use it to attach a cluster here, another cluster on the other side with balloons, and then wrap it around what is balloon garlands for what is organic decor. But also, when you do the classic decor, you can also do this technique, you know, to on top of what is already, you know, keeping the sizes, you add a little extra, and you don't using glue dots. This is more, you know, stronger. Well, but I wanted to show you the inflator because this is an inflator that you get on Amazon. It's very cheap. The only thing, they don't last forever, of course not. They eventually die, especially if you're gonna blow hundreds and hundreds of balloons. So keep it in mind that whatever you buy cheap is not gonna last. Your next goal, if you wanna become a professional, is to get the brands that, you know, have life. Even I think there's one in electric inflators that is a life guarantee. Premium, for example, is one brand that is really good, and their equipment lasts forever. My first inflator, my mother-in-law, she gave it to me, and it's that brand, Premium, still lasting, and it's just, it was for only one balloon. And then what happened eventually with years, you know, stop working the pushing button, so makes things take longer, you know. So then I have this balloon that is the requirement that always when you are having balloon decor that is specifically the client sent you, make sure you not order only one, you know, the milers, a bunch, you know, double of what they request. In case one tab is always a good, that's part of what, you know, you have to do. I have clips because even that you know that it's just an arch, you don't need this. But the clients sometimes, they don't even know what they want, and then sometimes they have ideas last minute. It happens. So just in case, I have this for ideas last minute. And okay, so I'm gonna just stop there because the only thing is I wanted to show you the inflator. So this is very easy, and you can inflate two at the same time, which is cool, right? The prices are low, and if this is for just something you want to do as a hobby, that is the best way to start. Then sizes, I'm thinking the base is gonna be 4 inches. Yes. So I kind of inflated. It was this. Yes. So 4 as the base, and then we're gonna keep growing. But another cool thing is, you may say, "Oh, Cecilia, I get this. Just another one like this, and trim and connect it, and then it's gonna be 4." But I'm gonna also give you a little sneak peek of what it was, the milkshake I made, because the cool thing and why it looks cool is because it wasn't 4, a quad of 4. It was 5. So how to do that? And it's gonna be much easier having a stand strong. Okay, so I'm gonna inflate. The idea is you have 4. Okay, this you kind of have the idea, right? You inflate 4 points each. When you tie it, it's not give it too much, but not even too tight. Make like some loose, so then it's easier to do this, and then you can inflate the 5th one. I'm gonna do it. Here's gonna make a noise. Make sure it measures the 4.5. So I mean, 4.5 was or just 4, right? 4. Okay. So you just lose the air, take it out, and then this is what I do. So a lot of things can change. It doesn't have to be exactly the way I'm showing you, but you have also a long tip here, and so this is what I did. Look, put it here. You feel where it's going to be easier, so always there's going to be much space in one of the sides. If this one have more space, the next one probably is not going to have much space. So use the ones that have bigger space, and connect it there like this. Pin, pass it through, wrap it, and now connect. Right, look, there's a space. Always open it, pull, and pass the rest around. And that last one is kind of for me, helping me to keep everything attached. And there we go, 5. Really cool, right? And this is cool when you have 5 or even more, if it's possible. It looks more roundish. It looks more elaborate. So people don't see just only 2, they see more, 3, or even more, you know, if they check it from the front. Okay. Yes, it makes things that looks more elaborated, and it's just a visual effect. It's a visual effect. And this is heavy. So balloons seems, oh, they see it and they may think it's gonna blow away because it's so light balloons, but they don't know that it's something heavy here holding everything. Okay, now let's keep going, and you can decide from here. If this is 4.5, you can make it bigger or smaller, or even just use round spiral, and this can be even longer. But it's up to you. A lot of things can be variations, and that's when it's what you call recipes. And that's when it's a good idea to invite you, whatever you make, because really it's you, me, millions of people that wants to do balloon decor, that it will be amazing if whatever you do, you record it or save it and share it. Because that way we kind of spread all the possibilities of ideas and what can be the balloon decor. And that's how them other people is gonna be better. And there is always gonna be better ideas because it's the how balloon art goes, or any type of art. So that's the idea. Okay, let's keep going with this. Even if you don't make a video and you want to show yourself, there's people filming even from the top, or from they don't see their their only their hands. That's cool, right? Even if you don't make a video, you just make the recipe and make it into a paper and share it. That's as much as you can share. It's something very, very nice. Okay, let's keep going. What color is whatever I have with me, remember. So I have this type of pink that it's, the balloons I'm using, by the way, are Decomex, okay? Decomex, or how you pronounce that? Decomex. And I ordered from Bargains Balloons. And this is the pastel rose. Okay, this one is yellow. In case you wonder, what color is that? Yellow. Okay, the pastel rose, 5-inch rounds. And again, this one I think, let me measure, is 4 inches. Yes, pass through that 4. So I'm gonna show you how I made this. Oh no, I know. It seems like enough because I already have it. But we are gonna repeat the same thing that we did. Inflate your balloon. Measure 4.5. And then tie it. And you will have a tip. So when you have first 4, make the cross, pin, wrap it a couple times, and always look, you will feel there's one of these connections that is kind of bigger, and that's what I use. And I feel it's this one, and so that's where I connect the first time, and then the ones that are there, look, cross it, pin, and try to just leave it like, don't even worry that it goes in between, not yet, until you have this one. And so you twist it there, you make a space in the other side right next to, attach, and then pull the long tip, pass it around, and then let it go. Now, accommodate the idea. It would be ideal if it's 2 yellows, 1 in the center pink, right? So seems like automatically appears there, but that's cool. Lucky me. There it goes. And look, it looks so cute, right? Nice. Let's go with the next one that I'm thinking, okay, let's make it smaller, see what happens. So these ones, for example, the next one we're gonna inflate is gonna be 3.5. Yeah, it's not a big difference, you may say, but let's try 3.5. So I'm gonna inflate. I have red, so I'm gonna inflate 2. And this is the cool part. When you have this inflator now, you inflate 2 at the same time. So save you time. And I have one here, so you don't see it. I'm gonna turn on the camera so you can see it. It's like, let's make this. There we go. So look. There we go. And just put it like this. It's not perfect. Okay, this is the other thing. Professional inflators may inflate both at the same time, and they both are the same size. The ones from Amazon or AliExpress or Temu are not, the professional ones. So that's why, look. But it's okay, because in both occasions, you're going to lose the air. So now let's move on. I have this. I'm going to put the camera like here, and you will see. Look, I have like this, just squishing my fingers, and then grab my box and measure 3.5, right? So lose the air until go, pushing a little bit. Bam. Okay, that's the size. And the other one too. Oh, it was 4. Wait a minute. I remember it was 4. Oh no, Cecilia, You see how distracted I am? I'm just gonna make sure. Oh yeah, 3.5. Cecilia, don't doubt. Don't doubt. Okay, it was 3.5. Okay, and the other one too, 3.5. And bam. Now you have these two, and this is how I tell you to tie it together. Not too much, not too, it's kind of like, this is another cool phrase. Ni muy muy, ni tan tan. So this is another lesson from balloons. It's nothing is exactly too radical. Don't go radical. Just keep it relaxed there. Okay, look, relax. It's fine. And it's something that you feel. That's the other cool part. You just feel it. Also, you choose. But if you play with things too tight for balloon decor, it may pop. So if it's too loose, also it's gonna be 1, 2 coming, 2 out. It's gonna break the whole pattern. So you give it a try and feel it. Now you have these two, make the X, wrap it up 1 time or 2, no more, but then always feel which one is the space that is more, open. There will be one, so I'm gonna use these, actually these ones. Put it there, wrap it up 1 time, that's it, it's enough. There's gonna be another balloon passing everything around. So I'm gonna blow another red balloon. And remember how big is this thing? It is 3.5, right? So let's just pass this. 3.5. Nice. Tight it. You have all these long tips, so make a space, open it, attach it wherever you want it to be, and then pass this around. Pass it around. And there we go. Then make some pressure down. So everything is looking good. You can always do this, so everything fits. Look how cool it's looking, this angle. So now you can see the difference, that the red ones are smaller than the two pink and yellow. Let's see. Give me more ideas. Thank you, Lupi. I should be reading too, right? I'm like, Cecilia, read the comments. Please, let's start with Lupi LQ. I'm gonna avoid the end. Let's see. Idea, ice cream. Can place a few small blink lights in the bottom of balloons, and there are some with white solid, no blinking. Cool. Number 5, let's see. Loving to hear the greatest tips from the experienced balloon lady. Blanca is, for me, the person that I know in my life that is really good with balloon decor. And how to reach Blanca. I met her at Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam Balloon Convention, and that's another reason why Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam Balloon Convention is not just balloon twisting, it's also balloon decor, and that's the moment they reach together doing deco twisting. You can learn a lot of things there, and this is what I love. You may think, oh, I'm not a professional to go into a balloon convention. You don't need to be a professional. Actually, when you go as a beginner, you will learn in the best way since the beginning of your career, of your hobby, how to do balloon decor, the fresh ideas also. And this is cool because all these years of balloon decor ideas are all the time sharing different tips, so there's many different ways too. So it's good that you have all the many different ways to make balloon decor. Then it's more practical for you. Let's see. Yes, thank you. 30 inches sideways. Silly. What is that? Who is silly? Let's see. Jackie, sounds like advice from experience. I see you are already chatting and I'm lost. Love it. But this is the cool thing. You may think, okay, I'm going to show you how long it is, because sometimes when you just see a bar, and this is the first level, it seems so short. And you may think, you can make it longer. It's adding an extra one. And this goes to 6 feet long. So it's all depending but if you have these balloons inflated less air, it looks more, perfect for a table, for a centerpiece. So that's kind of what is cool. Then from here, you can decide if you want to make it longer or shorter. But I'm going to just give you this little one. That is the one that is in the picture. Now, from here, you decide you want to make the next here a space for another set of these 5 balloons. And if it's small, it's going to be easier. Okay, because I'm seeing that you don't have really much as you may think It's, oh yeah, 4 fingers. No, it's actually less because there is balloon right here. So let's make it smaller. What color? You can repeat any of these colors, and it seems that it's gonna be what I'm gonna do because it's like I don't have. So I'm gonna go with more of the pink, but this time it's gonna be smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a smaller size. So again, in case you miss it, let's move the camera. Can you see that my inflator? It's here, my inflator. So I'm gonna inflate it. Or sometimes I put it here. The cable is not that long. Okay, it doesn't matter if one is smaller than the other one because at the end you are going to use your measurement. So if this is 3.5, maybe we can make the next one 3. And it was 3.5? Wow, because, okay. So let's go with 3. So I'm gonna go with 3. Oh wait, let's go one by one. Let's see if you, 3, and feel loose the air slowly until it goes through, and it went through. Then you look, you can always wrap it around so then you don't lose air. And while you're doing the next one, measure 3, and it went through. Perfect. Now you just wrap it around, not too tight, not too loose, and there we go. You can cut the excess if you want, and it's okay, but it's something like this. Now, usually when I'm doing this, in order, it's not like I'm moving my box all the time or moving, no, it's like I'm the one moving myself, okay? But because it's the camera here, I'm trying to carry things to show you everything on the camera. Let's keep going. Okay, I will not let Cecilia ignore the safety measures. I actually studied a certificate in human resources at San Francisco State University, and I learned so much about liability and safety. Okay, Ian was talking. Let's see what he was talking. Safety. Yeah, my wife ignores me as well. I blame you. Whatever goes wrong. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Jackie. It's okay. Okay, but thank you also for having me because, okay, I'm not gonna lie, Ian is one big help in my life. One of the reasons for my business to keep going, also, I can say that that's a success because it's still going on. Since day one that I started my business as a balloon twister, it's that Ian has been helping me with a lot of tips, and what is accountability and what is administration and all that. For me, the art part, it's easy. The part that, okay, I go to a party and have fun making balloon animals, great. But Ian helps me a lot to write, more professional emails and stuff like that when it's a client more serious as the Air Force or the library of, something from the government that I have to deal with. So thank you, Ian. And yes, he have experience in all those details about also taxes or how to create your business. Because really, I live in the United States and I don't really have any idea yet exactly how to do a business. In my mind, it will be, okay, I'm going to tell Ian I'm going to start a business and he will do all the paperwork probably. So it's good to have people like Ian. So thank you, Ian. And that's it, because I'm not going to repeat it again, okay? Let's now inflate these two. And the size, remember, it's smaller. So I'm going to make it 3. 3. It's like, look, so, like one bigger, but it's okay. Now I'm going to inflate 3. Pew. At this point, you may say, Cecilia, maybe you don't need the electric inflator, especially if you're just going to make one. No, like, it's okay. You can use your mouth, totally. You can use a manual inflator, totally. But it's good to have everything you can, right? So I'm gonna go again, cross, pim, twist, pim, and then grab one big space as you can, and then pim, squish. Balloons are soft and squishable, and just one loop around, and it's waiting for you. And as I say, you don't need an electric inflator. You can always grab a manual inflator, pim. But this is the thing, unless your eyes are like robotic sizing, like measurements, it's better to have something like this. And this is one of the cheapest ones you can find on Amazon. You just measure, it is easy peasy. There we go. And that is one little tip of, what makes balloon decor, classic balloon decor, stunning all the time, and it's still amazing all the time. Organic is cool, just the idea because it's lots of balloons, yes. And if you're a balloon twister, you see balloon decor as organic garlands, and you're just like, bam. Why? Because you're faster blowing and tying balloons and don't thinking about the sizes. So blowing and tying, you can already see that you can make garlands. But this is a moment to precise, measurements to make it look better. So, and people really value that. Okay, now you just open a space, wherever feels like it's gonna fit better, and then touch it and pull and pass this around. So that is the idea of the long tips in balloon. There we go. And now accommodate it. Pim, 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 pim. Now, there we go. Look how cute. It looks like a fruit cake or something because of the colors. Made me think that is something to eat there. But this is kind of fun. Let's see what Lupe says. A true supportive power couple. Thank you, Lupe. And Jackie says, after 25 years of twisting, my wife is finally wanting to learn. Wow, to twist and come out with me. That is wonderful. So I shouldn't lose my hopes. And there's hope. That's good to know, because I already thinking, it's amazing. All many years with Ian, and he doesn't know how to tie a balloon. And I can't believe it, because I teach him, I show him, but it's not he thinks. And it's funny because he can play amazingly with the guitar, the bass, the banjo, and ukulele, a lot of instruments, so he's good making music, but he cannot make anything out of balloons, or even the candy cane. My goodness, it's the easiest one. The candy cane takes forever and doesn't look good. I'm too hard on Ian. That's the problem. The part of the business I can't see myself doing twisting. Jackie say he's watching your videos. He'll catch. That would be idea, right? He's watching the video. He should learn. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe one day he surprised me. Guess what? Seems like these weekends I'm going to another town. Maybe, he decide to twist some balloons. Let's see. Okay, let's attach now. Look like you. If you are here, let me think. Let me see. Do you like this balloon? Look at the foot. It's a broken foot. Maybe this can be great for you. So, what do you think, Lupe like you? Let's make this one. Wishing you to get well soon, to recover. And another important thing, guys, if you broke or you just have a surgery, doctor says 2 weeks recovery, 1 month, don't do anything, just rest. Pay attention on that and really trust them. Even if you feel that it's okay, I feel better now and it's been just 2 days or a week. I learned from the bad way in some way, because after I had a surgery and the recovery says 2 weeks or more, day 10, I was already on my first gig. Why, Cecilia? And I was sometimes carrying stuff when one of the rules was no carry heavy weights after the surgery. And that's something that you feel that you can do it, or as soon as you feel that, I feel it strong, I feel it great again, bam, carry heavy weight, then boom, reverse, and then everything have to start again your recovery. And you forget, right? It makes sense what I'm saying right now. Why I decide to carry heavy weight when I just had the surgery? Because we are stubborn. So just remind all of you, if you have surgery or like Lupe, a foot accident, rest. The doctor says 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Don't do anything with your foot. Okay, let's see. It's Thomas McNulty. Hey guys, just watch your clown. Oh, the clown. That was a really cool design. And I'm so happy because Flower the clown was watching the video and he approved it. And that makes me already feel so happy, because he is the clown that I admire and one of the balloon twisters. I've been watching his videos long time ago. He had YouTube videos free to watch for basics to kind of like what is, you know, realistic idea of being at events and be fast. Check it out, Flower the Clown. He is the owner of Bagaloon.com, the website that sells all those cool organizers bags. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Now, how to inflate Mylar balloons. Yes, Flower Club for president. Exactly. You may have stickers from him. He makes pins and stickers. The little toys that he sells. What is those little toys that looks like rubber balloon animals? Those are really cool. Okay, now you have this. It's an 11-inch round. And most of them are 11-inch round, and especially for centerpiece is okay. Unless you want to make something taller, so then you use bigger balloons that they are available. You can go and check it out in different places. But in this case, look, what centerpiece is cute. It's just cute. And so with this already on top, it's gonna be good enough. Okay. So this it can be a centerpiece that it can be, for example, as welcoming people. It can be for where the present goes there, and so at the beginning of the party, probably not everybody comes, and they will see, oh, what is that so cute balloon? Oh, that's where presents goes. Then it can be movable. It can be anywhere. So that's kind of cool. Let's keep going. It's like the camera's got too low, Cecilia. Yes. Let's see. I get started with you. A few stickers. Oh yeah, he sends all the time good. It's like the goodie, the surprise. What is coming in the things you buy from Bagaloon.com? That's really cool. The bear has the same legs as you. Okay, let's blow this. And I don't want to forget. Thank you again, Elizabeth Foster, for sending all these awesome balloons, Mylars, bubbles. Thank you so much. It came. And I'm so excited because there is always an occasion to make this and give it to someone special or, delivery, anytime. Sometimes people last minute, bam, they want something. And this is one thing I'm bad. I'm going to share with you. I'm going to play this of them. But I'm going to share with you the bad and the good things about people sharing or asking you last minute decor. Oh, Cecilia, why you don't use your electric inflator? You could, but this is what happened. For this is small because it's not that big. It's an 18-inch Mylars. I recommend you, if you're gonna use because you have 20 of these or 25 to inflate, okay, go with the electric inflator. Inflate as much as it's something like this. You see, it's squishable, and then go with your manual inflator. Why? Because nothing like humans to feel the pressure like this. You don't gonna push much if it's getting too tight. Okay? And this is the closest to regular temperature of the air inside with the environment. So this is another good tip. Especially places like me. I live in radical cold places, or it can be hot places. So depending the season, but in the winter we go below zero. So every time you go, your balloon inflated, also happy outside, it's like shrink. Like it had a hole. No, it's because it's too cold and they shrink. As soon as the same with any extra air, you just put it into the place with a heater, and the temperature is again warm. The balloons automatically inflate. Mylars have that property. It's physics, it's chemistry, what it is, but it is. So you just learn to follow that rule. What is the rule, Cecilia? Well, you can save time maybe having this pre-inflated, and as soon as you get there to the place, just give it the extra touch, or understand that it's totally fine that you're gonna inflate this. This is the temperature more places will have, and as soon as you take it out, it's gonna deflate because it's cold outside, but as soon as you get there inside, the place is gonna have probably this close temperature, that is natural temperature for humans to be, and that's where it's gonna inflate again. And you can be confident to tell your client, don't worry, if the balloon looks underinflated right now because it just came from the cold weather, but give it a moment, it's gonna inflate by itself. And it's like, what? Yeah. Yeah. So now I feel I can inflate more. I'm gonna give it a little bit more. Yes, that's it. People say, Cecilia, you should inflate until there's no wrinkles. You could, but it's not really necessary, and don't give it too much the risk. Why? Because temperatures smaller can change and vary and make things pop. So this, I think, is good enough when you feel that people can read the message and they see the center and the center feels tight. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, now it's coming another tip. Woohoo! Pieces of balloon scraps. Doesn't have to be that long. This is a balloon scrap from my balloon scrap organizer that is just regular bag, plastic, and I put all my white scraps. The same with brown, and as same as you can, as many colors as you can, balloon scraps. I love it. You can play with any color, or at the end doesn't matter, people's not gonna see it. They're not gonna see it. Oh wow. Let's see. Kim, it's with an injury. Kim, so you dedicate this to you too. You hear fast recovery. What happened with Kim? I'm 1 year after injury and walking better each day. Healing vibes to you, Lupe. My Lupe. So Kim, you had an accident a year ago and you're still recovering? Oh, wow, Kim, I feel you. Thank you, sending good vibes back. Los Cecilia scrubs, minors are a whole mess. Yes, no, mine's too, the scrubs. But eventually you will have time, and this is gonna be your time to relax, chill out, not twisting bad. Let's do something to help your balloon organ area so you can start organizing things. Look, I even have here what is this? A scrap from the ties that when I make the rolls of balloons, and I'm gonna go this quickly. Cecilia focus, but I can't. So look, this one, remember? So then those things are balloons, and even that are scraps, and they're already tied it, I can reuse it. And reuse it and reuse it. So that's kind of cool, right? And then I have it there. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's see what is Kim say is there. But this cool, guys, give us each other advice. So this moment that is a live video is a good moment also to chat. A lot of people watching these videos, they've been watching these tutorials since day one, that is 5 years ago. And it's kind of create a community, a friendly community to take care of each other, giving us advice, you know. And look, who doesn't before break a bone or have an injury in their articulation? So everything can help to help us how to recover fast or heal fast. Okay, so Cecilia, what are you doing? Yeah, this is a scrap, okay? Doesn't 260, 160, whatever, doesn't really matter. It's a balloon, and you just put it like this. Look, this is the way I do it. And then I roll it, fold, and then roll it. Now you decide, you want both sides to be the same size, that's this tip, or just one smaller than the other, it's okay. And then when you are there, the difference is gonna be that if you have both the same size, then you can use both sides, wrap it around. If you have extra leftover, it can help you to attach another thing to the sides. But it's okay this way. Look, I put my finger there, I'm pulling and tight. Pulling and so, one time, two, no, better 2 or 3 times. And now you have this side-ish. What is coming next? You may say, let's put things right here. Now you're not gonna be able to see my face, but I want you to see this piece. It's like, give some pressure, so put it in the center, and look, give some pulling, but not too much, and then start passing it around. So you decide you have to feel, pull a little bit, and pass it around, and remember, you have this time, what is a base. What happens if you don't have a base like mine and you want to do this without the base? It is possible, it is, but it's going to be a little bit more tricky. So, and this is another, in theory, this is what I'm thinking. If I have the string long enough and I just wrap it a couple times, going up and down, you are creating in some way a stick. So, and this is in theory, if you create all that wrapping around, you can be able to take it out and then still keeping the shape. And we're gonna take that risk because I'm curious if that works. And if that works, it can be a very cool way to make centerpieces. Make it, wrap it around a couple times, and then take it out from here. So this tool is gonna be heavy weight, it's gonna be just for the beginning, and then take it out and make the next one, and take it out and make the next one. What do you think about that? And then add the water balloon. An idea. In theory, it may work. Because 5 balloons as base, it's much more stable than only 4. I think it is already set up. But because I want this to work, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna attach another string and pass this around. Huh? What do you think? Let's see. I'm gonna grab another, and this time an entire balloon, because I'm excited. I'm gonna use an entire balloon, and I'm gonna find the middle this time. Look, the middle, pull, and let's see. Look like a great idea, right, Kim? But sometimes you have great ideas, and we hope things goes the way you want it. Just passing around. Let's see, to make sure things are all in a state. So, okay, guys. Let's see. You ready? You want to see if in theory things make sense or not? Now, if it's not, we can always fix things. So let's do this. The idea is like, I'm gonna grab the base and pull it out, because that will be the easiest way, right? Let's see what happens. Some things can move, and then we can put it back. Let's see what happens. And just pull it up, pushing. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we did it! It worked! Party time! This is so cool. This is amazing. I can't believe it, because really I wasn't sure if it's gonna work or not. But it totally worked. How? My goodness, we discovered something together. We discovered something together, guys. It works. So now try and do it yourself, because it works. It worked the idea. And now I'm so excited. I'm looking for my water base. So this is kind of like we create a little factory to make centerpieces. Now you're gonna have one of these, and maybe this is too big because it's a small. They'll use this for bigger ones, but we're gonna give it a try. And that way we're combining both ideas. Because now my goal is to make sure this is long, but at the same time not too. So I'm gonna tie it again, this part, so then the water don't move everywhere. Okay, so we have a water base, okay, like 3 or 4 finger big. This is 11-inch rounds, but it's, just with water. Fill it up with water, double balloon. And I'm gonna move here and attach it right here in the center. Okay, now we have to be careful, but at the same time, don't be afraid. Just let you feel right and step. Don't. Oh my goodness, this is a magic time. It may be silly, but this for me makes me so excited and happy, because I didn't know exactly what is gonna happen. And it worked out. And it worked out great. It's a water base. This is like a story. Look, bam, wheel, one, pew, and it stays there. And it's great, because from here, we can always, accommodate it, doing this to make, each bubble stays there. Now, this is the only things that I have to tell you now. The balloons are touching the surface. What does mean? If it was with the base, we have a base here that it was touching here, and this was, so what it makes a difference, and this is something I forgot to tell you, but always, if you're gonna give this to a client, you want this to last longer, make sure the balloons that are the base, the 5 balloons first, are double inflated. So it's gonna be stronger. Okay, think about that. That's a tip I forgot to tell you, but never is too late. And make it double. Cecilia, why are you talking about double? Okay, in case you wondered, I'm saying you, instead of 5 balloons at the base, you use 10 balloons, but that means one inside another one. Many different ways how to do this, but the idea is you fold one and then put it inside like this. So now it's double. So when you inflate this balloon, especially because it's 5-inch round. Better use a manual pump. It's gonna be much easier because the electric inflator, especially the ones from Amazon, are not that strong, and it will take you forever to inflate a 5-inch round double inflated. You got this? I have some. Now, let's see. Oh, Cecilia, this looks cute. It's amazing. The size is perfect. Got it. But it's kind of like empty. It may look empty, yes, and you are balloon twisters, especially all you watching these videos are balloon twisters. What else we can do? Anything that is a teddy bear or flowers, you can make it as twisted and attach it with glue dots or with the strings that same balloon scraps. Let's see. I'm gonna put my stitch there. And this is awesome. Guys, this is a really cool idea. I love it because then if you're last minute in a place and you want to make a 5, bubbles, you just use this as your model, right? Of the frame, and then take it up, down, take it up, down. Awesome, love it. Okay, but I forgot what I was about. Oh, the flower. So now this is small. Okay, so I'm talking about my elbow and a hand. So what is this? Maybe 30 inches tall. So flowers gonna look better, like the same as 5-inch round balloons. So think about a small flower. So with 160, let's try 160 flowers. Okay. So let me see. I have here, in case you want to see what is there, because I don't know, you miss it, but I have there organizing my balloons. That's how I organize my balloons. Those containers I bought it on Target. I'm gonna now take the camera and I'm gonna show you because I ordered those time by time, because each of these are it's so only like this. It's a block. So each of these were like, I think, $24. So my reality was buying one week, buying another one next week, and let's keep going until I cover finally this. And I'm very happy. And I was thinking, yes, all matches, and it looks so cool. But and it should be more organized. Sorry, guys. I'm trying, but it's not that easy for me. But in each one, I try to organize. You see, lavender. What does it mean? The colors. So, for example, purple. So if you go check, purple. Now, it's hard to find this purple, the dark purple. So this is the only one bunch I have. So I take care of this because it's the only one. So, but I have this one that is lighter. So there's, for me, what is my purple now? This one. Unfortunately, yeah, because the thing is, I love this purple. It's from Qualatex, but I don't order much Qualatex often because it's more expensive. So there we go. And I don't have really much, but it's cool because then every time I see a pocket, like for example here, moving this card that this is I bought for candy cups, and then I start eating it. I'm eating it. It's like, man, this is my favorite too. I love these ones. It's a Hershey's with crispy rice. Really cool. Okay, like for example, yellow, and I get excited because it's like, okay, I'm gonna move the camera this way. So you should be smart. Now you can see yellow, and look, empty. My goodness, and this is what happened. It's empty, and next weekend I'm doing a big event. It's a 3-day festival. What to do? Well, I decide to order emergency balloons, yellow 260 on Amazon. That way, just in case I have it on time. Why? Because there is a chocolate wet here. Because yellow is a basic color for Pikachu, for kids love, especially little kids, 3 years old too. One of their favorite colors may be yellow. And I noticed that orange, yellow, they love that color. So yeah, I don't have it anymore. But for example, I have my big storage on red. Because red is a basic important color. You see, I have my storage there red. So then every time I see a pocket, I see, oh, okay, I'm okay. I don't need to get it. So when I make an order, I kind of check it out. Look how much blush. Blush, it's a lot. So now that makes me think it's time to use more blush. And so create things with blush or brown. my storage is looking great. I love it. Orange, wow, so cool. And there I have also this one, only one little bunch. There must be 50 here of what? This is the golden road. This cool color. It's not that I use it much. So there you go, guys. Whee! Ta-da! So let's see the flowers, Cecilia. Focus, the flowers. So this is the part of the balloon room you don't see when I'm making tutorials. A mess, right? A mess, but it's my mess, and that sometimes is what give me ideas. Creativity comes from chaos. In my case, I do a combination. I play music, classic music, beautiful music, and then I am looking the mess, and then it comes an idea. So it's a beautiful process for me, at least. Now, let's see if with the 160. I'm moving things. Okay, let's see. 160s, or look, these ones I ordered on Temu. So I have these ones. And let me see, 160. I need more of these sticker labels. But I'm guessing, here I have 160s. So what color? Maybe it will be cool, a dark color. But look, here's 160s that I haven't organized in bunches. And then here, yellow, I have here. Or what color? No, this is 26. Okay, so I don't know. But let's go with this color. Flowers, this lime green. This is lime green. I like it. And it's Decomex, in case you wonder. Where do you get your balloons? Bargains balloons. Okay, let's try this teal. Look. This one is another cool color. And look at this. When I say skinny 160s are this. And this is what it's, for me, teal. But this is the name. Yeah, love lime green. That is a cool, but it's a lime green pastel, something like that. But it's cool. And another cool thing I do is when I see things clearance, I like to buy it. And that's what happened with those balloons. They were clearance. Okay, let's order it because it's much cheaper. And then I figured out how to use it. Okay, now you see this. Let's make that. I'm gonna turn this. We go to the light. No, don't go to the light. Like, I know, Cecilia, you are too much right now. Yeah, there's a moment I had to remind myself, don't go too much. Okay, don't use your teeth. Now, use your scissors. Where are your scissors? So I'm trying to be, believe it or not, organized, but there's always the thing that after events, everything is again a chaos. After another event, but it's okay. So, this is a 160. It doesn't look, but it's Decomex and it's a 160. So I'm gonna use my beautiful. I love the Legendas. I love it. Legendas has been great. I do have the other one, professional one, but this one is better. That's why I keep using it. And I'm gonna inflate this. And when you use a 160, usually the goal or awesome is to make an 8-petal flower, because look, a lot of balloons in one bunch with the 260, but with the 160 you can make even more, and that's already wow, right? So all depends how much air you put in the balloon. So for example, this is like 8 finger, you tell, and even less is better. Pew, tighten. You want this to have as much petals possible. Squish, stretch. Pew, squish, stretch. Okay, and let's go closer, because a lot of things I try to talk, but a lot of times it's visual. Those times you can see what's happening and how it's. This year I'm doing the flower, and maybe you can capture some tips there that I haven't even mentioned. So bend it, calculate 3 finger approximately. Look, my knee, it's not like just everything works here. Middle finger is squishing while twisting, while the other fingers are holding the nozzle. Okay? Keep holding the nozzle. Pass it through the loop. Lamb. Do that. That's rule number 1. And then, let me see. Bend again, trying to figure it out, the same size loop. And again, squish before you twist. And then you twist it, passing it around. And then keep going. And if you want more petals, or use less balloon to do this twisting, so squish, make a petal, middle finger, push the center and pass it around. And keep repeating, middle finger, push, push, bam, and look, this time it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only, but only because look, I wasn't risking that much, and look how much tip is here, probably for 2 more petals, but I didn't inflate it. Never is too late, and you can always grab this in case you want to show up that you can make more petals and inflate it more. But now you know, instead of 8 finger, maybe just 5 finger tail. Okay, so think about that. Nothing is, then tie it again. Now you have a space. Now you squish, bend, and then you have for another. Now, Cecilia, it's getting too tight. Why you doing you tied it? Maybe I shouldn't. But now I'm gonna make things a little bit harder. Pass it one more time there in the center. And now very nice and gentle, I'm gonna lose the air. Now there's a pin. I showed you about that, the idea of a pin and pin. And then slowly take the air, but it's kind of have the pin and then pull and then make there just close. But because it's too tight, it's kind of like, it's pushing, like that. And this is the thing, all that because I want to avoid not using my teeth to bite the balloon. Because if I'm an expert with my teeth, I can bite it. This is not gonna pop. But with this, it's like, okay, let's do it kind of professional way. So I'm gonna just experiment here with you. Let me see. Pull a little bit, pass it through. Okay, it worked. It worked. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Now pass the rest around. Right. Okay, and look, all because it, to show that you can make this many petals, but it was necessary. You never know, right? Let's see. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, only 8. And guess what? You can make 8 also with a 260 balloon. But it's okay. But it looks cool, right? With a 160, it looks good. Now, maybe another extra color. I found on a scrap. And I just need the little bit in the end. So that's how I make this this way. Inflate it all the way. And then make a little bubble. Pew, 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 pew. Tie it. And then the rest, you're going to use it to pass it around. And then hide it there. So that's why. There we go. Now, another cool thing is if this is long enough, you can use it to attach the next flower. So let's see what happened. I'm going to make another one of these. Only one more. Only one more, so then you have the idea. And this time we're going to learn from our mistakes from the first one. So let's see if you remember. Remember 8 finger tail? No, 5 finger tail this time. Then squish stretch and let's make 3 finger loop. So now things are faster because you know exactly what I'm doing. I already told you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. So one golden rule: squish before you twist. Squish before you twist. And now this time it looks pretty. The whole thing. And guess what? You will be able maybe to make 9 loops, but it's going to be pushing too much. And guess, this is another cool tip now. When you have more petals, looks cool, but at the same time, petal with petal, making a force too tight. And with time, that's not going to last that long because one is going to start depleting. But at the same time, it's okay if you want to make a bunch of these and have it for next day, it's going to be okay. Okay. With the rest, make a little bubble at the end, and you can always use your nails, and like that. What happened? Like nail with nail, pew, pew, snap, and then lose the air, and whatever is left over is gonna be good to wrap it around, pull and pass it around. Not too much force, but just pass it around, and there we go. So as you notice, I didn't tie it. Yes, we have here the police, the lady balloon police, or the balloon. What is the name of your? The balloon, the lady police, or something like that, right? The balloon lady police. Yeah, I love it. Do you have favorite colors, animal, or movie series characters? Yes. See. So now I'm gonna use another color. Or you want the same? You make sure you have another. Or in my case, okay, let's be practical. I'm gonna just make a bubble there. What? This, I'm gonna show you. Sometimes I think this make about, and maybe you think, Cecilia, that's not practical. Why not use another balloon? So maybe I'm thinking the cheapest way, and I'm too cheap. I'm complicating myself to do just here a bubble at the end, and then pass it to the other one. Up 4 times, and there we go. Now you have this, and this can be the extra little thing to make this as what we call decor twisting. They can be more elaborated things. Okay, let's see. And what to do here is just pull, okay, this pull and pass it around, and then just accommodate it whenever you want it to be. Right now, you can leave it there. You can wrap it in more if you want, but also just like this. Good. And we can just leave it there, or you can add more. If you see the first picture that is there, and what is the thumbnail thing, it have more flowers, but you can just leave it with these two, and that's enough. Well, let's leave it this way because I don't want this also to be that long for all of you. So, and a lot of you have to do things in life, right? So, okay, tell me in the comments. I'm gonna read your comments right now. Oh wow, I forgot this is heavy because it had the water weight. And I'm gonna give it to my mother-in-law because she's here and she's sick. So we're gonna give this to her, and I want to dedicate this video. Thank you to Elizabeth Foster for sending these awesome Mylar balloons. Lot of Mylar, lot of bubble balloons. Thank you so much. And I hope, Lupe, like you feel better soon. Rest. I hope Kim feels better. I mean, it's amazing or unbelievable how, you can, for an accident, then you have to be kind of not feeling well for so long. So I hope things, getting well in your life. Good vibes. And after all, always look for the positive way that it's like, look, we all have things, kind of like you may think, oh, bad happening. If you can see the good way when you are into that troubles, it's amazing and it's beautiful. And just enjoy the beauty of that it's possible to see always a bright side. And it's always to know that there's people here sending you and thinking about you. I'm thinking about you that, I watch these videos and I don't know how you're doing or how you're feeling, but I hope everything is great, especially in this moment we connect all together, watching or learning on twisting balloons. And there's kind of always opportunities in the future to meet each other in person. That will be, kind of what goal to reach, because it's beautiful when you connect with someone and you feel, yeah, this feels good vibes. In the future, if there is a possibility, it will be awesome to meet each other in person. So far, I'm telling you, July 14 to July 18, I'm going to be in Las Vegas for Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam Balloon Convention. If you live close, you just let me know. It can be fun. I'm going to be in this Apache Hotel. And what is this street? I forgot the street, but it's a famous street. What is the street? Richmond? No, makes sense. It's a touristic street there in Las Vegas. And it's where the hotel is and where the convention is going to be. And this convention is really cool. I recommend it to all of you. Go check out the website, www.blingblingjam.com. There's never too late to register, okay? You can register any time of the year. If it's not for this year convention, it happens every year. This year, what happens is the 10th anniversary, so it's very special. But next year is going to be awesome too. So, and I'm going to try to be there because that's my goal. That's my goal, to try to make it every year. And so far, it's been great in person. This is going to be my 3rd year. And I hope next year I can make it in person. But if it's not, there is a chance that it's virtual. And everybody's invited to participate virtually. That means you will have access to all the classes, record and to watch it anytime you want. Okay, so this is the centerpiece. I think I took now. You can always add more, and I'm gonna add one more. You know why? Because remember, Curly's the curly, and that looks great with 160s too. So I'm gonna go and check for the 160, but guess what? Somewhere out there I'm gonna move things. See, I'm gonna move things and take from my organizer. Cecilia, what are you talking about? I'm gonna show you because guess what? Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. And this is what I remember that I should not be carrying it. But this is heavy because I put so many balloons and I love it. It's the extra large Aloha from Bagaloon.com. And it came and I put it into a car. But right now I feel like I have a 5-year-old baby or chubby baby. And it's sitting on my neck. But here it's all organized, a palette of colors. So I'm gonna grab another color, I think a dark green. If I have it, but I have to play with it. I have this green and this. Yes, I'm gonna use these greens, 160. And this is 160 super skinny because this 160, look, my husband gave me these handles so then I can handle this and it's working great. So thank you, another great idea from Ian. Ian, you had a really cool idea. Back hold on. Okay, let's go into this. And what I wanted to share with you is how to make the curly. And this is a very cool way. What is the best? For me, practical, easy, fastest with the agenda. Okay, so this is what you do. When you have the agenda, it's a mess, right? But it's it. This is my agenda. So let's see. You just inflate it all the way. Trick number 1, all the way. Then lose the air. And look how it's looking. Then make scissors idea. Pew, pew, pew. Hold that. And the other scissor is gonna just stay there and do this. Okay, air out. Then pistol shape. Pew, pew, pew. Bam, pistol. If a 160 super skinny, you want to make it super curly, instead of 2 fingers, only 1. It might be a little bit harder. So if you're new doing this, 2 fingers. Okay? And I can give it a try with 1, but let's see what happens. 1. Let's give it. If it doesn't work, it's okay. Nothing is a big deal. Don't go too tight around your finger. Just pass it around. The trick is to keep constant while the air is going through. Be moving your pistol like in reverse. Okay, that is what we're going to be doing while the air is going to the balloon. Now let's see. In theory, that's how we're going to be doing, and let's see practice. Can you see this piece? Can you see? Let's see if you can see. Now, air is going to go very fast. It's a 160. It's going to get inflated super fast. So you make sure you're going to be able to do the pistol without not breaking anything to the left or my side, this side. So I'm going to move this somewhere here. Okay. Can you see? Can you see? I wonder, should I to make this lower? Let's make it lower. Okay. Now, this is going to go very fast. I have to be constant. Okay, let's push the green button. And there you go. Curly, awesome. Loose some air and tie it. Now we're gonna do this faster, so you will see it's the same. It's the same in theory. That's what we're gonna do. Inflate the balloon all the way. Loose air. Make it blind. Pew, pew, pew. 1 finger. Pass it around. Not too tight. Then nice and gentle. Put it here. The pistol can be twisted upside down. It's okay, but that movement is what is constant. Okay? Let's do it. Now, Cecilia, look what happened. It's okay. Maybe it was a moment of fear. You were fear. I have fear that it's going to go away. And this is what happened. It was a moment that it was a little bit twisted. This part was twisted a little bit and was making the air confusing the movement of the spiral. But you know what? It's okay. It's not a big deal. You can always try to fix it. You can always try to, You can always fix it like this, and then give it some squeeze, some the shape you want it. Okay, and this is so cool. Now, how to attach those together? Well, you can always grab a scrap, and I'm gonna look for my scraps. And because you notice that this centerpiece, it's very, like kind of covering all the emptiness, because there's 5 balloons, each level. So people's not gonna see the string. So it doesn't matter what color is the string you're using, or the balloon is cracked. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So for example, I'm gonna use, let's see if I have a long scrap from my brown scrap. Yes, look at this. Good. Scraps. Let's see. Sarah, you speak French? What? Sarah speaks French? Curls give that je ne sais quoi. Ne sais pas, ne sais quoi. Yeah, ne sais quoi. That's French, yeah? Like, I speak French too. No, I'm not. Okay, this is what I do. I tie there like this piece, and then squish there, squish there, and then this piece you connect it to the other side. But look, I'm squishing, then the air don't go back. And then pass it around, and tie it. Okay. So, okay, a couple times. And then you have all this that it can be super long. So that's a cool part. This can be short or long. Awesome. Now let's put this. It's the center. And these ones, look, I'm gonna go closer. You see the string? Let's put this back. Okay. We have the centerpiece here, right in front of you. We have the strings. We pull. And then we pull and then pass it where we wanted to have it, like maybe all the way up, all the way down, and it can be with the angle. So you decide, maybe coming from the same flower or another angle. What do you think? So now this is the moment that you have to look straight. So this is what I do. Turn this off. My goodness. I'm gonna show you. I go and I look at my design and face to face, the same as we do with sharp time, and I just kind of twist the angles, find the best way, and always really be nice and gentle, because these are balloons. After all, these are balloons. Not like, okay. I think I'm gonna leave it this way. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe things don't have to be that. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm like, what do you think? Something like this? And yeah, this is the design. We can always add more. This never ends. And this is another awesome tip I'm gonna tell you. Remember, it's infinite. You can keep going, but you have to consider the time that you want to spend in each centerpiece, and the value you're gonna give to your time. So how much you're gonna charge for this, or how much time you have. Because if you're doing it even for free, just consider your time, okay? And then consider taking a picture, because you share it on your social media, and someone else goes, I want that to surprise my friend, and they will ask you, hey, can you do this for me? How much is that? Now you have a better idea. So all this that you're doing from your heart to surprise someone special, it can be helping you also for your business. So whatever you do, take a picture, then have it in a catalog idea, and think while you are making this, think about, okay, how much time took you, how much effort, how many balloons, and kind of like have it maybe as a part of the recipe. And that way you're not gonna feel frustrated when you say, oh yes, I charge $5. And then you are suffering making it, because you know you're not making any money. So that is that. But it happens only because we don't think about these basic things. Um, that is only you learn with practice. You learn with practice because you have to know how fast you are, how easy it was for you. You can make it much simple. So think about that. And I hope you like it because I love it. I love it, love it. Awesome. Oh, now, yes, I'm gonna come this closer. This is gonna go closer, and we're gonna take a moment to read and also to mention you, all of you that I've been here in this live video. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Thank you for supporting this YouTube channel. 5 years is not like, oh yeah, 5 years. No, for me it's a very special and important, because I'm not that person that's been super what is the word, constant. I get bored very easily. Something magic happened with balloons. I don't get bored. I love it. Koala, X and Y. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Lupe and Sara, Kim, Thomas McNulty, Robert Lavender. Saludos desde España. Roberto Llavador. Wow. Roberto, creo que es la primera vez que escucho tu nombre. Mucho gusto. Gracias por ver el video, Roberto. Kim, thank you so much for being here watching the videos. Thank you, Lupe, always, and Sarah for being there chatting. And thank you, Buck Colon. Thank you, Buck Colon, for not calling me right now, so I'm not interrupting this live video. Thank you, Jackie McAllister, for being there with so many years of experience. Jackie McAllister. And that's something I appreciate a lot, because people watching this video sometimes have more experience than myself, and they still, watching the videos make me feel that I'm welcoming myself, or I'm giving myself the opportunity to meet other balloon twisters that before, because one thing I was always thinking, I'm shy, that I'm not good enough, or I don't know how to, be around people, and then it's like, oh, too much thinking, and never have the opportunity to really meet other balloon twisters. And it's thanks to this YouTube channel that I've been practicing, kind of like open this window and share, balloons, and then welcome people that also makes balloons and have the experience, and the humble. That's the word, right? Be humble to each other, because we always have things to learn from each other. And that's something that's there all the time. And it's beautiful that I, after all these years, can't wait to be at Las Vegas Balloon Jam Balloon Convention and learn more, because this never ends. And you always have a lot of things to learn. And that's also exciting, because you are having this hobby with examining of the process that is to take you to learn something, not really to be already knowing everything. Boring. You want to keep learning. This is something that is going to make you feel better, and also less pressure. You better don't compete to be the best, because that moment for me is stressful. I like just to enjoy this moment with all of you. It's already, wow, it's already amazing, because really it was hard for me to connect with people. If you meet me in person, you will maybe recognize, and it's a lot of people like me. A lot of times when I talk to clowns or entertainers, it's something there that it's, if I'm not twisting balloons, probably I'm not really interested in talk much. Something there, something, but we all have things there, right? So, okay, thank you, Lupe. Thank you, Sarah, for your support, your kindness to, it's beautiful. You are doing a great job here in this channel. For what reason? For just being nice people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because it looks unreal, right? I like, at the beginning I was thinking, is Sarah like artificial intelligence is a computer? But I know, as Lupe, there's people so nice around the world that exist, and I'm so lucky. And it's only thanks to this YouTube channel that I was able really to meet and connect with nice people. That's very cool. Thank you so much. Let's see, Jackie McAllister, Buck Colton. Nice. Silly Bella, 30 inches sideways. Silly Bella. I wonder if it's my friend Ella Bella, because Ella Bella is a very nice lady I met at Las Vegas Balloon Jam too, and she is really cool. It's a clown. She's a clown. Jackie McAllister, thank you. Thank you. Let's see if I'm swiping to Joviniaida Albino. Boa tarde. Saludo, Brazil. Brazil! It's been watching us. This is awesome. Hello, Joviniana. Oh man, Joviniana. Gracias, obrigada. Obrigada. That's the only thing I know how to say in French, in Portuguese. Thomas McNulty, thank you so much. Let's see who else been watching the videos. I don't want to forget anybody because it's, wow, very cool to be able to, have this live video and there's people watching. That's like, what? Okay, I think I mentioned Kim. There you are, Kim. And I'm going to. There's names very hard, but it's thumbs up, and I don't know what that means. It's another language. Yeah, Tabaraha. I don't know, but thank you for watching. Rahababu. Rahababu. That sounds some. I don't know from where, but it's not Peruvian. It's not from United States. I don't think so. Thank you. Let's see. Kim and Thomas McNulty. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Reading Balloons. Reading Balloons. Thank you. Looking forward to meet you in Las Vegas, from Reading, Ka. That means Canada. That must be Canada. And Ramon Lopez. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. ¿Qué hora es? 2:44 en Cheyenne, Wyoming. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching my videos. And tomorrow, mañana, hay video en español de el payasito, que la técnica es la cosita y que me encanta seguir repitiendo. Cuando tú encuentras una técnica y encuentras muchas cosas que puedes hacer con esa técnica, ya es como ahí, chin, dale, dale, que vas a poder tener como una especie de, ¿cómo se le dice? Tutoriales ¿cómo se le llama? O sea, es una técnica con la que puedes hacer varios diseños. Y eso me ha pasado con esta técnica que son las 3 burbujas que puedes hacer con un globo de 5 pulgadas. Redondo. Entonces eso es algo chévere y por eso no paro de querer compartírselo para también ustedes, ¡pum!, ¿qué más pueden hacer con esta técnica? Se las dejo ahí, servidita, para ver qué más ustedes pueden crear. Ya por el momento va la jirafa, el mono, el payasito, el gato, el otro gato de Alice in Wonderland. So there's a lot of things you can create with one technique, which is really cool. This today in the morning, they was released already in English, the tutorial about the clown. That is a 5-inch round balloon twisted in 3 pieces. It's fun when you can make another technique. And so this is kind of that technique, another technique that you have to keep practicing, and you will see it and you get used to that. And then with one technique, create many variety of designs, from cats, clowns, giraffe, monkey, specific characters, even faces. You already have 2 big eyes, this part of the mouth, and it can be humans. A lot of things. So think about that. And leave it in the comments. Tomorrow is the Spanish version of that clown that was from today. Tomorrow? No, Wednesday, yeah. But I know it's another videos. So I'm trying to make videos in English and in Spanish. Okay, I know. Qué padre. Buenas tardes, aquí México, México. Sara está siempre aquí. Muchas gracias, Sara. Sara, te voy a mostrar algo. Ok, mira, ahora que te veo y digo, qué bueno. Ay, en todo mi desastre, me acuerdo de ti, pienso en ti y te agradezco por los dibujos que haces, todos los diseños que se hacen acá como tutoriales, all the videos here as tutorials. Sarah, that is here in the chat, it's Sarah, in Instagram, you can find her as Alpaca Glover. And she makes drawings of all the balloon tutorials from here. So that's what I was thinking, what could give a good chance for you to print those drawings when it's line twisting. You create catalogs of line twisting. Let's quickly, if you're still here, I hope so. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Menus and ideas and catalogs. I have a couple here. And, oh man, why? And here, I'm here in the United States, Walmart, and I print pictures, different sizes to create this type of catalogs. So, yes, these ones I ordered from Etsy, okay? They're kind of type of a drawing. But then, I met Sarah, and I don't know if it's one here. For example, this one, it's coming, right? Or it's already there as a very fast line twisting tutorial. This one too, it's a basic. It's a basic design. Why not to have it as a picture so people can choose that? And also you practice your petals. This is the cool thing. You may keep twisting, always, don't stop, and you have those pre-made. When someone asks you for something from here, well, guess what? The same bracelet that you use here, this flower, is using for this, and just attach the ones on top. And it can be just the flower that you already been twisting because you don't stop, and then just add the top. And it's a bracelet part. So that's the idea, to be fast. That means efficient when you are doing line twisting. Keep going with this concept. Look, this is a tutorial that is the flower, the regular simple flower that you may see this, but instead of hold it, kids can have it as bracelets. And that's how it looks, and that's a drawing that Sarah made, and you can find it as Alpaca Glover on Instagram. Contact her, give it a message and ask her, hey, would you like me to send, or how do you deal with that? I leave it to you and Sarah, but you can have these drawings. The tutorials are in this channel, which is cool, right? Let me see if there's more. I have this one. And look, this monkey, it's the triple twist. That's the monkey from Sarah's drawing. And also, let me see what is another one so far here yet. Can you see it or no? Maybe in the other side. Frog from Sarah's drawing, and the tutorial is here. This can be with 2 balloons, 1 balloon 5-inch round and 1 balloon 1/16. You make this beautiful frog, perfect for line twisting. Now, Sarah, I went to Walmart and I print more of your beautiful drawings. So even already you can take nice pictures, a professional grade, but you can always have it as drawings. This is a must. This is a very popular for already a couple years. A lot of kids love to ask for Pikachu, and they say the Pikachu. And the tutorial is here, and this is line twisting for sure. Line twisting. I'm talking even like a speedy line twisting, like a super fast design. It's this one. Now you can print it like 4x6, or depending how big is your menu. In my case, I'm using a small catalog sometimes because it's practical to take it. And this I couldn't, is like wallet size. You ask for a wallet size, or you can also ask for 4x4 size. So you decide here how big you want your menu board. But look, the same bracelet, and the tutorial is already just released here in this YouTube channel because it's a line twisting and it's a cool design that I already show you, but I don't know where I put it. But you have the idea. And look at the butterfly. And I'm trying to make the tutorials in Spanish and English, but even if it's English and you don't speak English, or if it's español, y tú no hablas español, or tú English and Spanish and blah, 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 it's visual. It's visual. Just give it a try. There's people like Mariu from Argentina. So she speaks Spanish, but she understands the videos that I made in English too. So that's cool, right? You give it a try. You may understand the tutorials. So again, this is a very cool idea. Sarah, thank you so much. And she sent me this, and look, she even have her signature. It's very little. I'm gonna try to show you one of the big pictures so you can see. And I love it. This is kind of like Sarah's little signature there. And sometimes also she have Sarah or Alpaca Glover all the way here because it's her, design, and I like it. I like it because I think this can be also one way as if you want to start, a little business, but it's cool because supporting the art, the balloon art, it's cool. And I'm happy because it will be great if Sarah starts this as, selling her drawings. It will be great because in the future, I know Sarah she would love to be in person, for example, in a balloon convention, or, traveling from Mexico to the United States. And for all that process, you need money. I need money from Cheyenne to go to Las Vegas for the next balloon convention. So that's how this kind of like social media idea, YouTube tutorials can help me. So it's thanks to your support, everybody, that can help me to go to the next convention. Yep. Below the description of all my videos, you can find ideas how to collaborate with this YouTube channel, because it's thanks to your collaboration that this channel can be much better. More knowledge I get, more stuff I can share with you, more content. I can't wait to be at Las Vegas Balloon and do some sneak peeks, because also another thing that I feel this channel works great is to share what is working great for me to you. And one thing that I love is this convention that is people friendly around the world, from Canada. Now we're gonna meet there. That will be fun. And it's a good moment, you know, that after working all this year, work, you have this moment to enjoy twist balloons for the fun, but with friends, with balloon friends. That's a very cool feeling. Yes, the colors, you like it? Yes, that's Lupe, Sarah doing this drawing. So now I'm gonna cut them and make my collage, you know, and instead of having, this is the picture I sent to Sarah. Okay, it's okay, right? But imagine having a picture as drawing. It's better because this goes especially to kids. Kids love drawings more. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of maybe change or make another menu with just line twisting designs. Okay, so there we go. I'm leaving now. Thank you, all of you. I think I read all your message. Contact Alpaca Glober. That's the Instagram of Sarah. Instagram of Sarah, it's Alpaca Glober. My Instagram, it's Alpaca Globo. So you can find me and tag me if you make a centerpiece, if you use the cool technique of the make it into this and then pew, poof, done. Tag me, please. That helps because it's spreading the word. More people watching this video, it's helping the channel to keep there moving, you know. More people following, subscribing to the channel helps. And what I'm saying helps that I can make money out of this idea of having this YouTube channel, sharing balloon tutorials, and then I can afford to grow myself with my own business, that is Alpaca Global Balloons, or with the idea of me to go into balloon conventions. And I think that's cool, right? It's like, yes, I think that's cool. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao. Thank you. Ciao.